Thank you.
When you were serving for the match at the end, I'm curious. You said something after a Washington Kastles match, and it was kind of in jest, but I thought there was some seriousness to it, where you said really the time that you run into trouble in a singles match is when it's at the end and you're serving and you look up and you realize you're a serve or two away from a paycheck. At the end today, did New York enter your mind at all in thinking, I'm just about done with this, or was it just a question of figuring out how to finish off a guy that didn't want to go away?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit of both. You know, obviously, like I said, I worked so hard to get that second break in the third set, and that's so important. And unfortunately, you don't play to 5 like you do in World Team Tennis, but, you know, I think it's a lot of it for me is I need to be able to step back, and when I'm up 40-30 and serving it out, rather than going for that big bomb up the tee like I want to finish the point early, you know, I said to myself, okay, I probably should have gone kick serve to the backhand, get him off the court, and then look for the next ball. But you know, you just get so stubborn with how you play, and you just want to hit the serve and him miss a return and be like, okay, I'm done. You know, and we got into a ridiculous rally, and I felt like I was still in control at that point. And, you know, he came up with a running cross-court winner. So, you know, at that point I was kind of like, okay, you know, that's too good shot. But my problem was the next 2 points, actually. You know, same thing. I get up there and I want to hit a big serve. I miss it. I'm playing a second serve, and then I miss a backhand error. So, yeah, I mean, I need to be able to step back and think more strategically about how I need to set up the points to get the shot that I want to finish them off, rather than being able to step up and hit an Andy Roddick first serve. Although I'd like to be able to do that too.
Well, something that struck me was how often you smile on court. You don't see that a lot today. I mean, I think you smile as much as any player since Gustavo Kuerten. So you seem to really be enjoying yourself out there. Do you think that's a key to you staying loose and not worrying so much and playing a better game?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, I was saying a couple days ago that I think a big part for me is the injury that I had. You know, I was out for 7 months, and sitting on the couch not being able to do anything with a cast above your elbow is
depressing.
Yeah, just depressing, exactly. And it makes you step back and think, okay, you know, there's a lot of people out there that have it worse than you do, and to be able to come back and be able to play, and you know, a lot of it is just fun for me out there. You know, it really is, and I don't like losing. You know, I probably wouldn't be smiling if I lost, but you know, when you're out there, there's so many people that are there cheering for you, and you know, you're trying to entertain, and I think for me, it's relaxing out there, and I have fun playing.
It shows.
Well, thank you.
What would you? This is a little more for the opus that I'm working on you as part of the prelude to the biography that we'll write together. But as somebody was asking you the other day about all the players, might have been the young guy, wherever he was, that have been doing so well, what would you say as a 29-year-old player who's storming back toward where he wants to be with tennis about people who have dreams and think maybe it's too late for them? What would you say to them from what you've learned with your life on the tennis court?
I would definitely say it's never too late. You know, I forget what that kid's name.
Nathan.
Nathan? Ethan.
Yeah.
Because he asked me that yesterday, and he said, you know, why did you play pro tennis? And, you know, I told him, I said, you know what? I played a couple junior events when I was 17 and 18, and I couldn't stand it. And I looked at my parents and I said, there's no chance I want to play pro tennis. I want to go to college. I want to be a normal kid. I want to play college tennis. And then, you know, and that's it. And, you know, it wasn't really until my junior year that, you know, I started doing well in college, and you know, at that point, you know, a couple of the coaches came to me and said, you know, are you going to go back for your last year, or do you want to go play pro? You know, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, and you know, it wasn't. I never really even thought about it. I really actually didn't think I was good enough to go play pro. And you see so many guys on TV, and you watch them, and you're like, you know, that guy's unbelievable. And then you see another guy, and you say, that guy's unbelievable. You know, how am I going to make it? But you know, that's the one thing that I kind of rely on is going out there, and I just fight for every point, and you know, just try to leave everything that I have out on the court every match, and you know, and that's what I would say to young kids. I would say, you know, obviously you have to be kind of realistic with yourself, but you know, if you have the ability and you have the support behind you, you know, go out there and give it a shot. There's, you know, you don't want to ever be able to look back and say what if. And you know, I'm glad that the people that are in my camp, my parents and everybody, you know, kind of pushed me and told me, yeah, go try it. You know, what's the worst that happens? You go back to school and you finish and you get your degree, and you know, you go out and find a job. So, you know, I've been lucky to have the support that I do.
That's great.
Great
Good
answer.
luck.
Yeah, we love talking to you, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sure, you want to come on my flight with me?
Hey, don't put it past us. We
right.
stalked Stepanek and Monfils after the Legg Mason and tweeted everything they did. Good luck in New York.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate all the
Thanks, Robbie.
support.
Glad you don't have to go through the flawless.
That makes two of us. That makes two of us. It's a tough road out there.
One more thing, was this your toughest path to, I guess, qualifying for a Grand Slam?
We'll finish
Yes and no. I mean, it's you know, either way you look at it, it's basically 3 matches that you have to play, and you know, a lot of these guys are so young, and you know, they really have nothing to lose. So you know, they're coming out there and they're swinging from the hip, and you know, they're basically, you know, I got a target on my back to try to take me down. So you know, it's you just have to look at each match, and it's always something different. I could never say one's easier than the other. You know, it's still 3 matches and 3 tough matches, whichever way you look at it.
Take care of that stomach.
Thank you. Cool.
Yeah.
Get it worked on again tomorrow.
Yeah, you're young.
Yeah. That's what I said to them when I was 23, 25. They said, oh, you're 29, you're old. I feel it.
I remember seeing
Too much running around on the
I
court.
remember when I was 35, seeing the 50s guys play and say, I'll never play like tennis like that. Those old guys, yeah.
It's too fun.
When do you leave for? Are
For
you?
New York?
Yeah.
Probably not until Friday.
You're going back
I'll go
home
back to
first.
Atlanta. Yeah.
So you can't have any of these.
No. Okay.
Bobby, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for
Thanks a lot,
everything.
Bobby.
Take care.
Good luck.
Take care.
Thanks.